Hey guys, Brad the Builder here. Today I'm going to take you through one of the most unbelievable backyards that we've had the opportunity to design and build. This pool has so much cool things. I can't wait to show it to you. And the idea is, what we're here for is to see if Flair will like some of the features, and I want to be able to show him the capabilities that we have. So when we start working on his backyard, hopefully we can implement some of these ideas into his house. So let's go around. I want to show you all this house has to offer. Today I'm taking you through one of the finest backyard swimming pools that we've had the opportunity to design and build. First off, what's is hard to believe, we've put an outdoor elevator in. You hit this button, let me get it up to scale. So this elevator has 3 stops, and the whole house has been designed for wheelchair accessibility. So the door opens automatically, you get inside, it's timed perfectly, so the door will shut, and so the homeowner has the ability to get in the elevator, and then the guests can go with him, or we can take one of 2 ways. We can take the stairs down, and then we also have a ramp all the way around. So let's go down and I'll show you where it drops off at. So the backyard, when we designed this, had an upsloping backyard. So we really ended up having to build an above ground pool. So this is probably the ultimate above ground pool, but by getting it above the ground, we created multiple outdoor living spaces. So this space out here is kind of the sunning area. The house is positioned such that that is west. The house starts to create shade later on in the afternoon, but this area up here stays nice and sunny. So looking back, you don't even have to get in the pool to appreciate how beautiful this is. So we did these columns at each point, and in between the columns is this plexiglass. So you can, I'll take you back around, you can see the pool glass walls from inside the house. We're in the pool, you can actually swim underwater and look out, so but the objects look a little bigger, so if you're trying to look real slim, this is not a good place. You want people to see you from the other side of this. These are features that they work on their phone. So when the homeowner comes home up on their deck, they hit their cell phone, they can turn on the water fountains, they can turn on the fire pits. There's multiple fire pits, 4 around the pool, 1 on the upper deck, and I'll take you down and show you the full fireproof wall. So again, because this is ADA wheelchair accessible, behind this wall, I'll show you, is another ramp that will take the homeowner all the way down and around, and that leads you to the lower patio area for entertaining. But because we're on this upper deck and you're looking for shade, we've created this gazebo, and then there's a full bar over here on the back side. It's actually a dry bar. Getting plumbing to the outside is kind of a hassle. It can be done, but it's because we're in the Midwest, you always have to winterize it. So all this product that we have on here is made for outdoor use. So we've got things from roll-out trash cans, storage, beach towels, and now you have shade. But what you really get when you're sitting here is this unbelievable view of the home, which it looks like a resort. I'm so proud of this house. So what's nice about this pergola that we've designed is that it's open air. You get some little bit of sunlight coming through, but what I find is when people are out enjoying the pool, you still want to find some shade. So this is something that maybe Andrew and Macy should consider. I'd like to design something like this for their house because they have such a big open backyard. It creates a destination and a place for people to gather, even though they're still outside and somebody else wants to be swimming or laying in the beach chair. So let's go down and look at the other side of the pool, which I think is probably the prettiest part of it. As we work our way down, I want to point out these fire pots. There's 4 of them, and each one has a water feature that's independent, and that fire pit, all that is run by the homeowner's cell phone. I think I told you that earlier. When you're inside the home, get the backyard turned on, and you don't even have to go outside. So as we make our way downstairs, this creates another unbelievable living area. But what is so cool is this is plexiglass. These are structural columns in place. So this plexiglass is about almost 3 inches thick, and the idea behind this is it's a wall. Obviously it has to hold the water back, so it takes a lot of pressure. So there's a huge expansion joint that gets caulked in. A lot of structural engineering went into play to make this happen. And to keep it functioning, you cannot drain this pool. It has to stay active year-round. They don't swim in it year-round, but you got to keep the water levels in it, and you cannot let this freeze. So there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 plexiglass panels in place. And this product is the same stuff that are used in aquariums or in zoos around the country. And so being able to put this in, it's kind of a rarity for a property to have such a thing. The cost of this, I believe when we started this, we're close to $60,000, $70,000 a panel. So today's pricing, I wouldn't even have a guess what it would be. It's very expensive to do. That's probably why you don't see it. But what's cool now is we're over here to the jacuzzi, and it has a remote control cover that will cover up. And then when you're in the jacuzzi, you can also look into the swimming pool. And this is another outdoor living area where you can sit down. You got the fire pit, the whole entire wall is a fire wall. So we've created a seating arrangement that looks at the wall. But when you're sitting here, you can see water, the pool, and as you turn around, this is what we're putting in Flair's house. This is called that nano wall. So when you push this wall open, what's nice is I can completely open up this entire room. Comes this way. Anyway, so as you open up the room, I won't go all the way with it. You now can open up this side. This room doubles as a kitchenette. So when you're entertaining and having guests over, you now can have people coming into this space. We close this door to the inside of the house. It has a threshold underneath it, so none of this hot air comes in. And we have what we call a mini split. So it has its own air conditioning space. So let me turn around and show you how beautiful this looks at the nighttime. Can you imagine throwing a party here, how wonderful this would be? So you have all this as a backdrop. Before this house was built, it was just a big hill sloping up, and the homeowner brought in all these trees. There's neighbors around here, and you cannot even see a single person. So the reason why we like to put what we call these Four Seasons room, pool rooms, is that we're down on another level away from the upstairs kitchen. And so when you're entertaining, people are always looking for a bathroom. They're looking for something to eat or drink and shade. So this space serves as an indoor-outdoor kitchen. At Flair's, we're going to make it a larger room since he'll be able to entertain inside that. These people already have plenty of living spaces downstairs. What's kind of similar is that, when again, you need a kitchen sink. This was something that they opted to put in. I don't know how often that it's used because we have a barbecue grill as well down here. But we also have ovens, microwaves, and what's important is these ice makers. You got to have an ice maker when you have a pool or one of these lake houses because you can never have enough. And then we put these huge double refrigerator freezers in place. So there's no need to be running upstairs to the kitchen and bringing everything downstairs. I think this room is more conducive to what Macy might like, having a kitchen and entertaining area, but something more up Flair's alley for his catch, cook, and clean is this outdoor barbecue grill. And we've put it behind a garage door. What this door does, not only it protects it, but it also keeps this space from getting dirty. So this would be something probably right up Flair's alley. Every guy would love to have an outdoor barbecue like this. This is a 48-inch gas built-in barbecue. We've got granite countertops. Little features, instead of pulling out the trash can, you can just dump it right in there. So we can leave this up. As we work our way over here, I haven't shown you where the elevator is one of 3 stops. This is the final stop where the elevator comes down, and it gives you an entryway. We've got a wood ceiling. So the homeowner comes down, the guests come down the steps, and then you open up, and I'll turn around so you can see this, how beautiful. You've got, again, your outdoor living space. All the stone around this house is repeated. It's the same stone on the house. We've called a repetition of theme, but I feel like we're in an unbelievable resort. It's just so relaxing when you come here. Another feature I'd like to show you guys is that when the pool, you got pool people have to come and maintain this thing, and the pool equipment's always difficult to hide. We actually put all the pool equipment inside the house, and the concern was how do we keep the pool people from going through the house and knocking on the door? So we have access through this door. I'll show you real quick. It's maybe not the prettiest, but it's interesting how it works. So they each have, they can leave this door unlocked. We are now going underneath the upstairs patio, and this is gets you into the property, but you cannot get into the house. These all doors lock, and here is the pool room. You got to see this. It's a little loud, but because this pool runs year-round, we have to have it in a room that can handle the year-round climate. So we are literally underneath the garage, and all the drywall's that blue purple drywall, it's conducive to moisture. So we got floor drains, a heater for the pool, a heater for the hot tub, all the purification systems. So it's hot and humid in here, and we don't care about it because it's basically a concrete room. So I thought that was something interesting. So a person can literally have privacy in his house. When the pool guy comes, they're not knocking on your door. So that was a really neat feature that we've never done before. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour of this backyard. This is something I'm really proud of, and I would love to hear some comments from you all what was some of your favorite parts, and if there's part of this house that you think would be great for me to incorporate into Andrew and Macy's house, I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to be working on a few more backyards to take Andrew and Macy through. Probably not quite this level, but there's some really cool backyard barbecue grill areas and a lot of different features. So stay tuned. I think you're going to like more to come, and thanks for watching. I'm Brad the Builder.